Nunzilla's Weed of the Week, just leaving this huge great gate again, going down to the seashore. Let's cut to the seashore now. Here we are. We're walking along, and as you can see, it's a massive great seashore with loads of seaweed on it. Most of it is the one we're going to be talking about today, and here it is. If I can just climb over this huge great piece of gutweed, then I can't climb over it. Well, look at it from here. Here it is. As you can see, it's got gas bladders. I'm very fond of those, as you know. And it's actually called Ascophyllum nodosum, or egg wrack, or sometimes knotted wrack. Oh, there I am. So that's our weed of the week this week, Ascophyllum nodosum. It's a brown seaweed. Now, one of the things that you will notice about it, it has a little gas bladder on the middle of the frond, and there's another one just over here, and another one there. You can see them all over the place. Now, what it does is after the first year, it grows a new one of those every year. So if you've got an undamaged frond or branch, you can count the bladders, and then you can age the seaweed, which is quite a good thing, isn't it? Not many seaweed you can do that for. So here we are again looking at some more things about it. Now it can live a very long time. Each frond can live 10 or more years, and the actual basal parts can live for 100 years or more. So how come it's not got loads of stuff growing on it? Because that's a really useful surface. Well, I'll tell you why. Ascophyllum has this incredible, clever thing it can do, which is it sloughs off its epidermis. It casts off all the outside cells, and in doing that, it loses all the epiphytes on it as well. So there aren't many epiphytes on Ascophyllum. There is one thing that can grow on it quite well, though, and that's coming up next, I hope. Well, where is it? Oh, there it is. Ah, good. Well, this is a red seaweed. It's called vertebrata lanosa, and it can actually penetrate quite deeply into the surface, under the surface of Ascophyllum, and so it can resist that sloughing off of the epidermal layers. It's got its own photosynthetic pigment. It's a red seaweed, so it does its own stuff. So it's really using it as a surface. While we're here, let's look at this swollen, elongated, ovoid structure. That's reproductive, as you might imagine. Well, I wouldn't, I'm a nun. But that produces the gametes. They are externally shed into the water, and they make a small zygote, which then grows into the adult plant. Now, another thing that Ascophyllum has is a fungus associated with every single cell. Now, why should that be? Well, they never found a part in the wild. If you grow it in the lab without it, it doesn't do very well at all. So the thing is, are they a separate thing, or are they living together obligately? Do they count as one species, or do they count as two species? Even their reproduction synchronized, so that they both reproduce at the same time, so you never get the adult thing without the fungus growing with it. So how is that different to a lichen? A lichen is really what we usually call a lichen, is the same sort of thing, but with the fungus on the outside. On this one, the alga's on the outside. Well, there we are. Is it a fungus, or is it a lichen, or is it an alga, or is it a bit of both? Or have we got speciation by endosymbiosis? I think I'd favour the latter, really. Anyway, there we are. That's Ascophyllum for you. And as soon as I can get away from here now, I'm going to try and walk off this huge, well, you can't see it yet. There it is, this huge great lump of Ascophyllum. If I can just get off this, I'll get off and we'll do another weed of the week at some other time. And I'm flipping heck. Oh well, there we are, weed of the week. And we'll see you again shortly for another one. Thank you for listening.